Hey everybody, it's Molly from Once Upon a Prologue here, and another week has come and gone, which means it's time for another Once Upon a Book haul. I have a couple books to show you guys this week, physical books, and a couple that I have on my Nook. I'm going to attempt to show you guys that. I don't really like the way the screen glares, so bear with me. I'm going to start with that because my Nook is actually needing charged. Hope you guys had an awesome week, by the way, and got some great things in your mailboxes. I got Hunted by the Others by Jess Haynes. I think I read a review of this one, and it sounded good, and it was $3.99 at Barnes & Noble, so I grabbed it for my Nook. Seems kind of like an urban fantasy, paranormal romance, and I like both those genres. And the review I read was really awesome, so I can't wait to read that one. I found, and this was like $2.99 for Nook, and I had been resisting reading it, but I went ahead and grabbed a copy of Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendare Blake. Heard some really good things about this one. A few mixed reviews, but it seems like it's a spooky read, and I love ghost stories, and it sounds like it's definitely kind of unique and different. Plus, everybody that I know is excited for the sequel. I think it's Girl of Nightmares, so there must be something good to this one. I actually paid full price for a Nook book after that. I got Forgotten by Kat Patrick. I read a review of this one. I'm really bad at remembering where these reviews come from. I need to mark this down so I can give shout outs, but I didn't. But I read a review of this one that looked really good, and I've been wanting to read this one or her other one for a long time. But I especially wanted to read this one because of just the whole premise behind it. So I went ahead and splurged on that one. That one's hopefully one that I'll get to read this summer. Let's see. I found on sale, it's not going to show you the cover, I'll show the cover, but I found The Girl of Fire and Thorns by Ray Carson. I've heard some really good things about that one. It's one of those that wasn't really high up on my radar for some reason, but it was $1.99 or $2.99 for Nook, so I grabbed it. And then I don't know why I didn't have this one on there already because, I mean, you need it. But I got a copy for $1.59 of Hourglass by Meyer McIntyre. You're not going to be able to see that. Boo, computer screen. Anyway, Hourglass was like $1.59, you guys. And you know how much I love that book. So, like, I didn't really need an ebook copy because I have it in hardback. But, you know, whatever. It's Hourglass. I had to have it. And then I got, and I did something that I don't normally do here. I went to Barnes & Noble specifically looking for anything else that they had by this author because I had just read something that was pretty awesome by her that I'll tell you about in a minute. And I wanted to see what else she had. And they did have some other stuff by her. If I can get it pulled up, I wanted to show you the cover because it's actually kind of neat. It's called Breathless. I don't know if I can get that where you can see it a little bit. By Jessica Warman. I just read a book by her called Beautiful Lies, and I didn't realize that it wasn't her first book. I really fell in love with her writing style and just the way she tells her stories. So I wanted something else by her, and it was, I think, $5.99. So hopefully it's good. It sounds like it's another really deep, intense read. What else did I get? I got In Honor by Jessie Kirby. A friend of mine, one of my best friends actually, has read that and really loved it. And she just couldn't stop talking about how awesome it was, as if I didn't already want to read it. So I went ahead and got splurged on that one. And then a friend sent me an ebook copy. You won't be able to see the cover because of the screen, of My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. And I know you guys can see me smiling. How bad have I wanted to read this book forever? So hopefully in a week or two I can be reading that one and let you guys know what I think. I love YA contemporary, and this one is like tops on my YA contemporary books I have to read mental list. So I only have one more book on here. I don't think you're going to be able to see the cover because it's not a traditional cover, but from NetGalley and Harlequin Teen, I got Speechless by Hannah Harrington. I didn't realize it was on NetGalley, and I went there just kind of on a whim to update some reviews. So Speechless is up, you guys, and Harlequin Teen is awesome and has auto-approved me, but it's also dangerous because they publish some of the most amazing books. I mean, I just finished Pushing the Limits by them, and whoa, what an emotional ride. But Speechless, I really, really loved Saving June. It's one of the first YA contemporaries that I read when I had just started blogging. And Harlequin Teen was, I think, the first ever publisher to auto-approve me. So I have a soft spot for Hannah Harrington, for Saving June, which is an amazingly emotional read, and I can't wait to read Speechless. So thank you, Harlequin Teen. Okay, now I have a few more books to show you guys. And I gotta charge my Nook because, as you can see, I got a lot of reading to do. I won a book, and I'm really excited about the one I won. I'm always excited when I win a book, but this one I've been wanting to read for a while, and just hadn't went out and really splurged on a copy. I won Flame of Surrender by Rhiannon Pale. Rhea was awesome and personalized it for me. She wrote me a little note in the cover, and it says, "To Molly, for always being my blog buddy and the squeaking about books, TV, and whatever on Twitter. You rock. Happy reading." So, I don't know if you guys can see that beautiful cover. Look at that. I'm excited. I love fantasy. I especially love YA fantasy because it just seems like it's such a beautiful, emotional genre. And Rhea has been just excited for me to read her book for forever. So when I won, it was awesome. She sent me a poster too. And I'm so mad, you guys, because even though she wrote really carefully on the package for them to be careful with it, it did get ripped a little bit. But she sent me a poster. I don't know if you can see all this. Really cool. And she wrote a note on there. "To Molly, this is my epic silver pen. Hope you enjoy this cover as much as I do. All I want is this." I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, but it's awesome, and I'm so sad that the post office sucks. Thank you, Ree. You rock. Let's see. Then I bought 2 books. Even though, oh, this one's still got the price tag on it. I guess that doesn't matter. I got a decent deal on it. Even though I've yet to read Bloodlines, I did splurge on a copy of The Golden Lily by Rochelle Mead, because it's Rochelle Mead, and it's Adrian, and I know I'm going to love this series. I tried to read Bloodlines when it first came out, bought it in hardback actually, and just had some trouble getting into it. I think I just read it too soon after Vampire Academy, because I think I was kind of expecting, you know, Sydney to be Rose, which is silly because they're 2 very individual characters. So I'm going to give Bloodlines another try this summer and try to just like dive in and hopefully fall in love with this part of the world that Rochelle Mead has created. Plus, I've been hearing that there's some amazing stuff going down in the Golden Lily, and I'm jealous. I feel behind, and I don't like it. And then the last book I bought, and this one just kept getting pushed to the bottom of my pile. I don't know why. I don't think I've shown it off yet. I think I would remember making ear-splitting squealing noises. I bought a finished copy of what is currently tied with Hemlock for my favorite book of this year so far. Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Just look at that cover. I loved the art cover, but this one is very, now that I've read the book, this one's very fitting. It's got that ethereal, spooky, you know, vibe that the book has going on. If you guys haven't read this book, go check out my review and follow Leigh on Twitter and buy a copy, steal a copy, you know, beg a copy off someone. This is it, you guys. This is an amazing, amazing book. I mean, I laughed. I cried my eyes out. I cheered, and I was so mad, and then I was so scared. I was everything. I had all the emotions reading this one. So you guys need to read it too, okay? Please, for me. So this one's going to have a place of honor on my bookshelf. And I'm just going to stare at it from time to time. until the cover for the second book is released, and then I'll probably have like a massive fangirl attack, and it'll be really embarrassing. So that's my haul this week. Hopefully I'll be back next week with a few more new additions to show you guys. I actually got paid this week, so maybe I can buy a book or two. I read a saying one time that said something to the effect of, when I have a little money, I buy books, and if I have any left over, I buy food. That's kind of how my life goes, as you can tell from the bookshelf behind, and you're only seeing 2 shelves of 5. But that's all I've got this week. I hope you guys, again, got some awesome stuff. Leave me links to your book haul wrap-up posts, and be sure to leave that link so I can come back to your blog and comment on whatever you got or a newer post of yours. And be sure to check out, I think there's a few more days in my summer Follower Love giveaway. That's for a book of your choice, preferably one that's like upcoming, to support some upcoming debut authors, but just you know, whatever book you want. If it's not coming out until the fall, you know, if it's just come out recently, you know, I'm flexible. And other than that, just thank you guys. The blog is getting closer and closer to 800 followers, and I'm still working on something special when that happens. But thanks for everyone that's been coming by and commenting on my reviews. Hopefully y'all have noticed I am coming back to your blog to leave a comment just as a way of saying thanks and letting you know that I'm interested in what you have to say. Other than that, I've got new reviews coming up this week on the blog. Couple things. I've got a discussion post coming up soon, and there's a new feature that I'm going to try and get started and roll out within the next week or two. So until we meet again, happy reading, you guys. Bye.